As the political left get overexcited about the prospects of a Labour government, which will be absolutely chaotic, the Tory party is seeing the end of Tory government as well as the end of the Tory peak era of stability and unity. This is a crazy situation where a number of Tory MPs have now decided to declare that they are now quitting the party as MPs. So not just the paid up members, activists, not just councillors, but actual Tory MPs who are doing this. Let's go to Kate McCann of Talk TV and see what she said about this.
But there are many, many more, and we're already starting to see Conservative MPs saying, I'm not going to continue, I'm going to give up my seat. Yeah. 2 have said that so far, but I know there are more who haven't publicly said so yet. There's a feeling in the Tory party that the game is up now. And
the game is up now, and you guys are destroying any possibility of any version of small c conservatism. So this is a perfect opportunity, by the way, for Richard Tice, Nigel Farage maybe, and Reform UK overall, because until now it was still a relatively new party after the end of the Brexit party, but it is fastly growing. And it is actually, it's not just that the size of it is getting bigger in terms of the members, but actually credible policy ideas coming out of Reform UK. And I don't want to sound too biased because I'm not really backing any party right now. I'm still out of politics. I'm just doing media. And so I criticize all sides regardless of party colours. But when a party or politician does something well, I always praise them. This is a whole chaotic situation. First, let's go to the actual Tory MPs, because young Tory MPs, the good talented ones, are quitting. Will Wragg, for example, who has been pretty impressive over the last few years, is going. Chloe Smith is also going. Yesterday, the former Working Pensions Secretary, as well as Will Wragg, who's the chairman of the Public Administration and Constitutional Affairs Committee, announced that they are quitting the Tory party and standing down as Tory MPs at the next general election. Now, they both have been terrific MPs, as this article says. One of the issues is that Will Wragg, for example, was talking about alleged bullying and harassment by the whips against him and against his colleagues. So that toxic culture in Westminster, that intimidation happens and many other plots happen, the likes of Gavin Williamson with the tarantula and all the other nonsense. That's one thing. But secondly, it's just the Tories losing their vision. They're losing that tiny bit of conservatism that they had, if they had it. And the one chance that they had, they also messed it up. 2019, and then since that general election. Perfect opportunity. You have a big majority. Do something with it. And of course, yeah, we could say lockdowns happened and all this happened and all that. Well, same thing happened in other countries and all the other new governments. But they did it. We're still doing okay, but compared to some other countries. But economically, politically, there are two different things. And whilst the economy will come back eventually, because that's just how the world works, because everything's gone so centralized, which has its flaws. But the strength is that when one country goes up, the others will go up. When countries go down, they all go down together. So it's good and bad. But America's coming up, which means we're going to come up eventually. So, but it's not really about the economy. It's also about the politics and democracy and the constitution, which will affect the economy in the long run. We don't have a border, for example. What are we doing in this country? What are we doing to this country? We need to stand up. We need to rise up. And all these discussions I've had recently, I can't really get into details, but I will be tempted potentially to get back into frontline politics. I will be tempted to, might have to get involved with the next general election. I don't know. So many people have been talking to me, trying to convince me. We'll see how it goes within the next year or so. For now, we will be your media. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi and we are the media.